Newton and the Carolina Panthers. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on now, let's go! Where's that? 19! Mike is 59, Mike to 59. You ain't got nothing. You ain't nothing.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it's 3rd and short. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one, had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now a man closing in on 15,000 career rush yards, Frank Gore. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Gerald McCoy. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Out of the gun, Watson. And Ingram holds it in. Touchdown, Houston. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now it's Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Right to the 3. Watch the slap, watch the slap, watch the slap.
Throwing again, Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's got room. Past the 20.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's get this ball back for the offense.
A shotgun snap for Watson. The quick slant caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans push further out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Texans say they have it. They do. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Watson, he's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
To put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw, Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Watson on first down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Switch!
To throw again. Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will be taken in at the 1. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Watch 20.
From the 45 on second down. Newton, he'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Come on, QB, come on.
On first down, Newton. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Newton to throw. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Newton now to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Let's go, D. Big Sears right here. 8.
Throwing is Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number 6 pick. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Watson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They fake the give. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Check 41. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Now Newton. Being chased out left. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right-handed quarterback flush to his left, yet he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt and the Texans take over an excellent... field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On first down, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there. And now it's 2nd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Gun.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a second down.
20.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And an alley to run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gun.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And Thomas has it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here we go.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now it's Newton. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the foot? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Watson. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. He's back to throw. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Single slot. Check 26, check 26. Check safety, check safety.
Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish. Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to. Got a man, it's right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. These are the where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it? It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride. Now he's got McCaffrey open, complete, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Ready? And we're going 37 to Mike. 37. That's fast. Motion out the backfield. And we're going 37. 37. Man, I got you. Gun. Say. Off. That's fast. Mike 37. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Here we go.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10. I would expect to see some pressure here. One last throw here for Newton. He's going to... That's caught inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair. Even though they didn't finish.